What's up, everybody? Today we outside at storage. I'm about to pick up my jack stands, engine hoist, and engine lift. Gotta pull my motor out the car, and then we go from there. So I need to get that engine hoist and that engine stand. So we got the engine stand, engine hoist all loaded up. Time to head back to the crib, and then we go from there. So engine stand, engine hoist is at the crib. Now I gotta take covers off, put this on a jack stand, and then get ready to pull the motor and tranny out. This thing hasn't seen daylight in like 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months. She's still a bit smashed up. Yeah, the Bronx has not been kind to this thing whatsoever. Especially this part right here. I don't know if you can see it. Lighting kind of shitty back here. But yeah. We got all the stickers, you know the vibe. I should start this thing and see if it works. I haven't started in a while. But anyway, so right now we're gonna jack it up, put it on jack stands, and I'm gonna start it up, make sure she's running good, then pull the motor training out of it. Alright, so the car's on jack stands. Sitting pretty high, to be honest. Let me turn the power on back here and see if this thing even has power. Ooh, we got power. And as you can see, jack stands are mounted right around. Get a better look from the front. But there you go. Sitting on jack stand. Sitting pretty high. I mean, this is my knee right here. So it is pretty high up there. But yeah. Now, let's see if it starts. Last time I started this thing, it's probably when I moved it. Well, that's a good sign. Oh, alright, that's good. Let's see. I hear the fuel pump. Oh, that E85 cold start. Yo, 85 is a bitch to start. Come on, baby. There we go. Started. And we're ready. start. That's just sound way different. Is she running? So, she started. She's running. I need to jack the back up a little bit more because it's a little lower than the front, so I can get more clearance. Originally, I was going to pull the motor and tranny today, but now that it started and it's running, I think I might just pull the tranny out because I'm having a problem with my clutch. Either the clutch not's holding the power or there's a problem with my flywheel. So I'm gonna drop my transmission and see what the problem is. Cause that was the only thing stopping me from driving it, was the clutch. So I'm gonna pull that apart, see what's up. Motor, I mean, the motor sounds healthy. That shit running like a champ right now. Let's see what the idle is at. Yeah, she idling a nice little 700 right there, 750, 800 right there. All my fuel pressure, oil pressure, temps, everything look good. So, I don't know. Let's give her a quick rip. Explain to y'all exactly what situation going on is. So, the last time I took the car out, a couple months ago, I would shift the car, and when I go to clutch in, I have no clutch, like none whatsoever. So I can't put the car into gear while it's started. But now, when the car is off, I can go through the gears no problem. So first thing I did was check the master and the slave. Master over here and the slave underneath here are perfectly fine. They're perfectly fine. So I'm trying to figure out now why it's not working. So what I did was, I have a small camera. I popped this boot back, shoved the camera in there, and then I hit the clutch. So the slave is working. It's pushing the throttle bearing. It's pressing the it's hitting the pressure plate, moving it. But for some reason, the clutch won't disconnect. Like, it won't disengage the clutch. And I'm stuck as to what's causing that. So I have to drop the motor and I have to drop the transmission and see what it is that's causing that issue. I was going to pull the whole motor and transmission, but now I think I'm just gonna drop the transmission instead, so I can still play with the car afterwards. If I drop it and it's just a simple problem like a clutch and flywheel, then I'll just get a new one and drop it in, and I should be back on the road. But we're gonna see when I drop that. But that's gonna be for the next episode, cause it's brick as fuck out here. When you start it in gear, it moves. Like, that's how I drove it back. I drove it back from Long Island. I started in second gear, drove it back from Long Island all the way back to Brooklyn. I was rev matching it all the way here. Shit fine, everything worked good. Like, gears, everything worked. I just got no clutch. So I'm gonna figure out what that problem is. But I do have a clutch because, like I said, the clutch is holding. Because when I switch gear, I launch the car, it's moving. I just have, well, let me rephrase that. It just doesn't disengage. I don't know why I don't disengage. So that's for the next episode. So until then, see y'all. Catch y'all later.